Elon Musk's discovery that has changed everything. About 1 million people are going to establish a new civilization on Mars. This gives us insight into what Elon and NASA are thinking and planning to do. So today in this video, we will discuss their research till date. Presence of aliens on Mars. Elon Musk did incredible research, and the discovery will make a massive change to everything. He discovered that aliens also live on Mars, and their habitat helps us know the planet's atmosphere. Life has only been known to exist on Earth, and Mars is much more habitable than the other adjacent planets Mercury and Venus. Musk's take on aliens. Musk outlined his vision of transforming humanity into a spacefaring civilization, arguing that the audacious goal would inspire young people to find out what's out there. What's the meaning of life? Where are the aliens? He speculated that the moon could house some epic telescopes that could be used to search for alien life. To be sure, the serial entrepreneur admits, "I've not seen any evidence of aliens." He said, "I'll be the first to tweet about it. If there are aliens, I will inform you," he added. Hopefully they're friendly. Musk speculated if we found aliens, SpaceX would probably get more revenue. This is because people would be like, "Man, aliens, let's go and see them. We'd better upgrade our technology right away because what if they're hostile?" Although Musk promotes the idea of humanity venturing into space as undeniably good, it is still a problem how other people will react to this idea. One cannot predict their take on dealing with such litigious and quarrelsome life. Life on other planets. Other planets have temperatures that can scorch the skin and even harm the spacecraft successfully reaching there. All planetary bodies are not in our reach. People dream of getting there. These planets show extreme temperatures, thus making life impossible there, and the human body could not stand those temperatures. Life on Mars. NASA and SpaceX are continuously searching to find how these planets' life would be made a real-world thing. Several factors, like the dense atmosphere and liquid water, make life possible on Earth. Mars can be as cold as other planets, but part of it is hard, and this inherent cold is not suitable for human health. Despite all this, people are working on having a superior civilization to be built on Mars. We are currently only living on Earth, and due to the increase in population, Earth is not in a position to accommodate all human beings. Elon Musk is holding meetings personally with NASA researchers to send satellites to Mars to have a dedicated look at the solid landscapes and habitat of the planet. Mars receives a good amount of rain and has several underground rivers to meet the water requirements. Mars Rover mission. NASA's Perseverance Mars Rover mission scientists have discovered that the hard rock on which their six-wheeled Explorer has been driving since its February landing was most likely formed from red-hot magma. Farley explained that the texture of rocks on Mars is like the stones found when the tiny crystals grew in the hot lava, which hardened the rocks while it was cooling gradually. The gemstone was then altered by water several times, creating a treasure trove that will allow future scientists to date events in Jezero, better understand the period when water was more common on its surface, and reveal the planet's early history. Astrobiology, including the search for ancient microbial life, is a crucial goal for Perseverance's mission on Mars. The scientific rover studied the planet's geology and the past weather conditions, paving the way for human exploration of Mars, and being the first mission to collect and cache Martian rock and regolith, broken gravel and dust. The discovery has implications for understanding and precisely dating critical events in the history of Jezero crater and the rest of the planet. Carbon dating is also helpful in telling us that the rocks that exist here are millions of years old. These and other findings were presented today at the New Orleans American Geophysical Union Fall Science meeting during a news briefing. Pixel. Perseverance's robotic arms drill can abrade or grind rock surfaces so that other instruments such as Pixel can study them. Pixel, which stands for Planetary Instrument for X-ray Lithochemistry, maps the elemental composition of rocks using X-ray fluorescence. On November 12th, Pixel analyzed a South Seta rock, from which the science team had taken a core sample with the rover's drill. The Pixel data revealed that the rock, dubbed Brock, was made up of an unusual abundance of large olivine crystals engulfed in pyrazine. The Mars Sample Return campaign began with Perseverance, which collects Martian rock samples in search of ancient microscopic life. To date, 6 of Perseverance's 43 sample tubes have been sealed, 4 with rock cores, 1 with Martian atmosphere, and 1 with witness material to observe any contamination from Earth. Mars Sample Return aims to bring selected tubes back to Earth. Different European agencies are taking part in it along with NASA, where generations of scientists will be able to study them using powerful lab equipment far too large to send to Mars. It's unclear whether the olivine-rich rock formed in a thick lava lake cooling on the surface or in an underground chamber exposed by erosion. The discovery of organic compounds by the Sherlock, scanning habitable environments with Raman and Luminescence for Organics and Chemicals instrument is also exciting for Mars Sample Return. Carbon-containing molecules were found in the interiors of the abraded rocks studied by Sherlock, and in the dust of non-abraded rocks. And the sample contained the molecules of carbon, oxygen, sulfur, and hydrogen. And we all know how vital these elements are for life. Water on Mars. Water that was once flowing there was drinkable without any harm. There was no proper life found on Mars in the past and present, but it is a good option for living in the future. Organic confirmation is not proof that life once existed in Jezero and left telltale signs, biosignatures. Both biological and non-biological mechanisms produce organics. Presence of active methane and radiation. Small pebbles, lakes, and about 100-foot high mud piles can be seen on the Mars surface, and the most important discovery is the presence of active methane there. Rover has a thimble eraser spectrometer that can detect methane in the surroundings. It also tells us the quantity of methane, making the survival of microorganisms easy on Mars. The only bad thing on Mars is the high radiation levels. NASA doesn't want to send astronauts there because high radiation is a barrier to their proper and smooth working. These radiations are produced from supernova explosions and solar energy particles released from the sun. Elon Musk seems to have strategies to overcome the radiation, and he said they could lower the temperature to make life possible. We will always wonder how Mars lost the water that used to flow behind its rocks, and now the planet is too barren as compared to Earth. However, SpaceX is working on making the land suitable for living, while spaceships are also in progress to take the people there, as millions of people will live there in the future. That's all for today's video. We'll come up with more exciting content soon. If you enjoyed watching our video, hit that like button on the left and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any new updates.